Good day, ma'am. I'm Labastida from Section C. In this video, I'm going to explain my website, which is all about travel blog. In this travel blog website, I will be able to show you the beautiful destination in Sibulan, Negros Oriental, which is the Twin Lakes that are Lake Balinsasayao and Lake Danao. In my website, I used HTML. This is my travel blog website. So as you can see in the upper left side of my website, there are 4 buttons, and these are home, about, contact, and goal. So this is my home page. In my home, you can be able to see the name of the place or destination that I have chosen, which is Twin Lakes, Lake Balinsasayao, and Lake Danao. And there's a button here which is read blog. So when you click this, it will prompt you to this section, which will show you what is Twin Lakes, getting into the Twin Lakes, things to do in Twin Lakes, and there's also a short video for you to be able to feel what's in the Twin Lakes in Sibulan, Negros Oriental. In here, the four buttons here in the upper side are on the right side. So when you click this home, it will prompt you again in this section. So next is about. So when you click this button, you can be able to see or to know what is this website all about and why did I choose this destination to be in my travel blog website. So next is contact. So when you click this button, you will see a short message from me. And if you have a question, suggestion, or say mistakes about my website, you can send me a mail. So you can input your first name here, your last name here, your email, and also your message or questions or suggestions in here. And after that, you can click submit. So lastly, the goal. So when you click this button, you can be able to see on what is the purpose of this website and why do I made this website. So next, I'm going to show you my codes. So these are the codes of my HTML. So there are 5 HTML here, which are home.html, about.html, contact.html, goal.html, and readblog.html. So first, home.html. So I have here a doc type HTML. And the title of my website is Twin Lakes, Lake Balinsasayao, and Lake Danao, which can be seen here. So in my header, I put the div class wrapper tag. And the style that I used is open bracket, margin is 0, padding is 0, close bracket. Then that wrapper open bracket width is 1500 px, margin is auto. And the style that I use in my background image is header open bracket, background which is linear gradient with the color of RGBA, open parenthesis 0000.6, close parenthesis, comma, RGBA open parenthesis 0000.6, close parenthesis, and then close parenthesis. And then I put the URL tag and I put my image, which is time.jpg, which you can see here. So this is my background image. Let's go back to my codes. So the height of my background image is 100 ph. The WebKit back sizing is cover. The background size is cover. The background position is center, and the position is relative. So as you can see here in my home, the background image has a gradient of black, or RGBA 0000.6. So I use the gradient black so that it will not overpower the buttons and my welcome text, which are this, buttons and welcome text. So the next code that I'm going to explain is the buttons. So the tag that I use is div class button. So this button are home, about, contact, and goal. In button home, I use button type, which is button, then on click equals to location.href, which is equals to the link of my home. So you can copy the link of my home here. Here, so this is the link of my home. You just copy here. And then that is what I put here. So this is just the same with the button about, contact, and goal. The style that I used in my buttons is this, which is button open bracket. The border is 1px solid none. The padding is 10px, 25px. Text decoration is none. The text transform is uppercase. The font size is 14px. The margin top is 25px. The display is inline black. Background is none. The color of the font is FFF, float none. And I also use the style button hover, which the background is white or hashtag FFF, color which is black or FFF. So as you can see here, when I put the cursor in here, you can see that the background is white and the color of the font is black. So this is the use of the button hover also here. So this is my welcome text. So the codes that I use is the class tag, which is equals to welcome text. In my first header, which is this, the Twin Lakes, I use h1 tag. And the style that I use is dot welcome text, open bracket, position is absolute, width is 600px, the height is 300px, margin is 20%, 30%, text align is center, and the font family is cursive, and then close bracket. Also, that welcome text h1 open bracket, text align is center, color is white or hashtag FFF, text transform is uppercase, and the font size is 60px, and then close bracket. So I use cursive in this header so that it will add more attraction in my website. So in my second header, which is this, I also use h1 tag. And the style that I use is font size 20px, font family is Poppins. So I used different font style here so that it will complement in this first header. Under the welcome text, I put a button which is read blog. So the tag that I used is div class, which is equals to button, the same with the 4 buttons here. So I used button type, which is equals to button, on click, which is equals to location.href, which is equals to the link of the read blog, which can be found here. That one. The style that I used in the button read blog is the same with the 4 buttons above, which are this. The next code that I'm going to explain is in about that HTML. So I have here a docx HTML lang yan, and also the title, which is Twin Lakes, Lake Winsasayaw, and Lake Tanaw, which I have shown lately, which is here. So the tag that I use in my title is the tag title. So in here, the buttons, it's just the same with what I explained in the home.html, which is I use the tag div class, which is equals to button, and In every button, I use the button type button on click, which is equals to location.href, and their link, which can be seen here. The about, the contact, link of the contact, the file link of the go, and also the file link of the home. So the only difference here is that I used different style, which is button open bracket, which is I float it on the right, and the style is none, the margin top is 20px, the display is inline black, the color is #333 or black, the text decoration is none, padding is 5px, 25 is 20px, font family is Poppins, and the font size is 20px. And also I used different color in the button hover, which is I used blue color in background and white in the color of font. So as you can see here, when I put the cursor in these buttons, it will have a hover, which the background becomes blue and its font becomes white. In the head, I used the tag H1. So this is the about. So the style that I used is color blue, font family is Helvetica Nu, font size is 50px, text align is left, and the padding top is 70px. I also used a P1 tag with the style of font family Helvetica, font size is 25px, background color is yellow, and this is my paragraph. So this is my header and my paragraph. In the body, I put a style which is IMG open bracket, width is 50%, margin is auto, display is blocked, and then closed bracket. Also, I put a style which is body open bracket background image, and I also put your L tag, and I insert the background image in the about. So this is my background image, which is claw.png. This one. And so my background image is I put it background repeat no repeat, and the background size is cover. So and then close bracket. So as you can see here, my background is clouds. The next code that I'm going to explain is in the contact HTML. So the codes from here to here is just the same with what I explained a while ago, which is about the title and buttons, which are this one, and these 4 buttons here. So next is head. I used an H1 tag for contact with a style color blue, font size is 50px, font family is Helvetica Nu, text align is left, and padding top is 70px. And I also used a P1 tag for my paragraph, because I'm happy to hear from you. If you have any questions, suggestions, or see mistakes, don't hesitate to send me a mail. With the style of font family Helvetica, font size is 25px, background color is yellow, so it's just the same with the style that I used in the about, in the header, and also in the paragraph. So This one, the body is, I also use the style IMG, open bracket, width is 50%, margin is auto, display is block, close bracket, body is open bracket, background image URL, so it's just the same with the background in the about. So this is the color, this one, and the background repeat, no repeat, background size is cover. So in this codes, I use the tag div class, which is equals to container, and also the form action tag, and the div class tag, which is equals to form group, and also label for equals to first name, and input type, which is text, ID is equals to first name, and name is equals to first name. So this is the output of this one, first name. So it is just the same with the last name, email, and also the image. And I also put here a button type, a button type tag, which is submit. Here is submit. So the style that I used in this group is open bracket, padding 0, margin is 0, box sizing is border box, and then close bracket. So in the body, open bracket, font family is Montserrat, close bracket. I also used section, open bracket, height is 100 VH, width is 100%, display is flex, align items center, justify content center, and flex direction is column. So, and then close bracket. I also have that container, open bracket, width is 90%, max width is 500px, margin is 0, auto, padding is 20px, dark shadow 0px, 0px, and 20px, so just color black. Background color is aqua, border radius is 5px, and margin bottom is 20px. So this one is, the background color is aqua, so that's why its color is aqua, the background color. I just match the color with the background image. Also, I also have that form group, open bracket, width is 100%, margin top is 20px, font size is 20px, and then close bracket. There's also a dot form group input, and then dot form group text area. So the width is 100%, padding is 5px, font size is 18px, border 1px solid, RGBA 128, 128, 128, and 01.199, and all the margin top is 5px, and the text area is resize vertical. So the style of this one is vertical. I also have here div class, the tag div, and ID is equals to status. So as you can see here, it's in the center. And submit have a hover, which is blue, and the font, when you put it like that, the hover will become, the background will become blue, and the font color will become white. So the style in here is just the same with these 4 buttons in here. So the next pose that I'm going to explain is the goal.html. The codes in my readblog.html is this. So I have here a doc type HTML lang, and the title, and also the button. So I already discussed it in the previous HTML, which is about contact and goal.html. So I will go directly here. The codes that I use in the headers, which are the twin links, getting to Twin Lakes Nature Pure, things to do in Twin Lakes, and take a tour and watch the Twin Lakes video below is the tag H1. So all of those header is I used H1, just this one, and this one. So the only difference there is that the header Twin Lake is, the font size of it is 50px, while the other is 30px. Also in the paragraphs, I also use the tagged P1 here. Here. And also here. And here. Also here. And that's one. So the paragraphs are this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So in putting my image, I used the img source. So here, the first picture that I put is the twin.jpg, which you can see here. That one, or it can be shown here. This one. The next photo that I have inserted is the get.jpg, which is this one here, that one. And the next is this one, which is here. I also used a img source tag, this one, the line.jpg, this one. And also the next photos are this, which there are in a row. So the code that I used is the div class tag, which is equals to row. So in every picture I use a div class which equals to column with the width of 100%, and the style that I use is box sizing, border box. Float left width is 30%, padding is 10px. So that row after content, display is stable, and clear is both. As you can see here, they are in a row. So in putting my video, the code that I used is this one, the video controls tag, which I put the position in absolute. The padding bottom is 56.25, the width is 600, and the height is 400. So I also use a source src, and I put the video. So the video is leaks.mp4, which you can see here, and that's one. So it can be seen here, the video, this one. So it has controls. You can control it. There's audio, which you can lower the volume, and you can also forward it. So that's are my codes in my website. So thank you for watching, and I hope I made a good explanation. So thank you once again, and God bless.
Thank you for watching.